Could a single train line turn Nigeria into Africa's next economic powerhouse?
So what makes this high-speed rail so different from past dreams? And why does the world have its eyes on Nigeria now?
Nigeria has just unveiled an audacious plan, a $60 billion high-speed rail network that will link 4 of its biggest cities. This is not just another promise on paper. The funds are secured, international partners are on board, and groundbreaking is set to begin any moment. If it succeeds, this project could reconnect the country's 200 million people, turbocharge the economy, and shatter old doubts about African megaprojects. But if it fails, it risks becoming another cautionary tale, a $60 billion reminder of promises left unfulfilled. Let's dig into the details. What exactly is Nigeria building, and how could this single rail line transform daily life for millions? But here's the real twist. Instead of running on electricity like the bullet trains in Europe or Asia, Nigeria's new railway will be powered by natural gas. This bold move turns the country's energy challenge into a unique advantage, using its abundant gas reserves to drive trains at lightning-fast speeds across the nation. Nigeria's roads are clogged. Air travel is unreliable. What if a train could change everything?
This venture isn't just a local effort. Del Nigeria Limited is leading the charge, partnering with powerful Chinese investors to bring both expertise and funding to the table. Backing from international partners has given the project real momentum, helping to move it from dream to reality after years of delay and skepticism.
Let's start with the reality on the ground. Traveling between Nigeria's major cities can easily take more than 12 hours by road. Endless traffic jams and worn-out highways chip away at people's time, energy, and opportunities day after day. Even flights, when available, are often plagued by delays and high costs, making domestic travel a test of patience instead of progress.
This is why Nigeria's new high-speed rail project is making waves. The plan is bold, an over 4,000-kilometer network connecting Lagos in the southwest, Abuja in the center, Kano in the north, and Port Harcourt by the coast. These aren't just dots on a map. Together, they form the backbone of Nigeria's economy, and linking them by train has the potential to unleash a wave of growth and unity the country has never seen before.
Construction is designed with care and ambition. The first phase alone will stretch more than 1,600 kilometers, with a target to be operational by the year 2028. Picture this, a sleek bullet train whisking you from Lagos to Abuja in just a few hours. No more spending half a day on unpredictable roads. As each phase is completed, more cities and ports join the network, making it easier for people and goods to move efficiently across the nation.
Most bullet trains run on electricity, so why is Nigeria betting on natural gas?
To understand what truly makes this project groundbreaking, we need to look at the bold choice Nigeria is making with its train technology. But this isn't just another train line. The real twist is in how Nigeria plans to power this rail network, something that could set the project apart from everything that has come before.
The stakes could not be higher. Every day, Nigeria loses precious time and productivity to poor infrastructure, holding back families and businesses alike. Success could reverse decades of inefficiency, fuel economic growth, and inspire other African nations. But if the project falls short, like so many before it, it could become another symbol of broken promises and wasted billions.
The answer starts with a problem millions of Nigerians know all too well. The national electricity grid is unreliable. Power outages are common. For a futuristic rail network to run on schedule at ultra-high speeds, the energy source has to be steady and strong. That is where natural gas steps in. Nigeria sits on more than 210 trillion cubic feet of natural gas reserves, one of the largest stores on the continent. Instead of relying on an unpredictable grid, the rail project will tap directly into this massive resource, fueling trains with homegrown energy. But this is more than just a clever workaround. The plan includes building brand new gas infrastructure alongside the railway. This creates a double benefit. The rail gets reliable power, and Nigeria's gas sector gains new pipelines, power plants, and investment. If successful, both industries can boost jobs and technology, turning energy wealth into daily progress.
Yet bold innovation also brings big risks. Can Nigeria conquer the obstacles that have derailed big dreams before? The next chapter explores the hurdles ahead and the lessons from past megaprojects.
If this bold bet works, Nigeria could pioneer a new model, showing how countries with abundant natural gas can power not just homes, but high-tech transport too. But if the gamble fails, the entire bullet train dream could stall before a single carriage leaves the station. Will Nigeria's bullet train transform the nation, or become just another white elephant? The stakes have never been higher, and the path ahead is anything but certain.
The world is watching closely. International partners, especially China Liansai Petroleum and the Asian Development Investment Bank, have pledged billions in support. With their investment comes intense scrutiny. Every dollar must be accounted for. To keep the project on track, the Nigerian government has demanded ironclad proof of funds and set up rigorous oversight. There is zero room for financial shortcuts or missteps.
If Nigeria's high-speed rail project succeeds, the upside is immense. Imagine slashing travel times across the country. Journeys that once took more than 12 hours could be completed in less than 3. This isn't just about saving time. It means families reunited, businesses thriving, and new opportunities opening up for millions. Nigeria could even step onto the world stage as a new leader in African infrastructure. Just look at Morocco and Egypt, where high-speed trains have reshaped tourism and sparked regional pride. If Nigeria follows their lead, the country could become a hub for trade, tourism, and innovation across West Africa.
The economic ripple effect could be extraordinary. Fast, reliable passenger trains would make it easier for people to pursue jobs and education far from home, while freight trains could move goods from ports to markets at record speed. Lower logistics costs would make Nigerian products more competitive, boosting exports and attracting international buyers. Thousands of new jobs, from construction to maintenance to operations, could change countless lives.
But the risks are real, and they are daunting. Security threats loom large, from vandalism to bandit attacks along the rail lines. Disputes over land could cost costly delays, while poor procurement or rushed contracts could open the door to shoddy construction or outright failure. Corruption is a constant threat, and lost funds could leave Nigeria with little to show for its investment, but empty stations and broken trust.
A globally competitive Nigeria, with faster trains, more jobs, and booming trade, or a broken promise that costs the nation dearly. Which path we take depends on decisions made today and on the vigilance of everyone involved.
So, what can everyday Nigerians learn from this megaproject, and how might it shape their own lives and futures? Let's take a closer look at the practical value and real lessons hidden within this ambitious plan.
How can Nigerians and Africa harness megaprojects for real, lasting progress? Transparency and strong contracts will be absolutely essential. Without strict oversight and clear rules, this project could become a cautionary tale, sending billions of dollars down the drain and scaring off future investors. If Nigerians lose faith in the government's ability to deliver, it could take generations to recover both trust and momentum.
The stakes are sky high. If Nigeria's high-speed rail project succeeds, it will mean thousands of new jobs for young people, engineers, and support staff. Each phase of construction is set to put food on the table for families across the country, offering hope in a job market where too many are left behind.
But that's not the only game changer. These cutting-edge trains will run on natural gas, not electricity. That means cleaner, greener travel for millions, helping Nigeria align with global sustainability goals and reducing the pollution that holds back our cities.
Business owners, traders, and entrepreneurs will feel the impact too. By slashing the cost and time it takes to move goods from ports to markets, the rail could ignite a new era of entrepreneurship and business growth. Lower logistics costs mean Nigerian products will finally have a fighting chance on the global stage. As groundbreaking approaches, here's what to watch and what you can do to shape this future. Beyond the economy and the environment, there's Nigeria's reputation to consider. A successful gas-powered bullet train network would turn Nigeria into a model for Africa, especially under the African Free Trade Area, where efficient transport can make or break regional trade. Imagine Lagos, Kano, Port Hartford, and Abuja standing as symbols of African innovation, not just potential. And if this project delivers, it could spark something even bigger. Real reform in how Nigeria handles procurement, planning, and energy. It could prove that Africa's largest economy can overcome setbacks and set new standards others will follow. Nigeria's journey is just beginning. Will you take part in shaping it, or will you simply watch from the sidelines? The risks are just as real. If Nigeria misses this moment, it could mean continued unemployment, persistent environmental problems, and lost investment for decades to come. But if the country seizes the chance, it could change lives and put Nigeria on the map as a true leader. It all comes down to execution and public will. In the next segment, we'll look at how ordinary Nigerians can get involved and what needs to happen to turn this vision into reality. This $60 billion rail project is more than just tracks and trains. It is a bold statement that Nigeria is ready to define its own future, to harness its natural gas wealth for innovation, and to connect millions in ways never seen before. For over 200 million Nigerians, this could mean faster travel, booming trade, and real economic growth that touches everyday lives. But such massive dreams do not come with guarantees. History is full of ambitious infrastructure projects that stumble due to mismanagement, corruption, or public apathy. The line between dramatic progress and a lost opportunity will be decided not just by leaders and investors, but by every Nigerian who demands transparency and results. As the first phases get underway and the vision turns to concrete and steel, it is up to all of us to watch closely. Progress requires persistence, and every milestone reached will need scrutiny from a public that refuses to settle for less. The difference between a historic leap forward and another shelved blueprint may depend on the actions taken now. Your vigilance matters. Your voice can help ensure this project does not become another missed chance. Ask tough questions, follow the progress, and hold decision makers accountable. The fate of this railway could shape Nigeria's prosperity for generations, setting an example for all of Africa, or adding to the cycle of unrealized potential.